Hi, friends. Just wanted to reach out and provide some hope and some encouragement today. So, what I've been sitting with in the last few days is the fact that individually and collectively, we are dealing with more challenges, more trials, more uncertainty than maybe we ever have, at least in my lifetime. And what do we do with that? Like, how do we navigate that? So, I wanted to provide you with some scripture that spoke to that. And I was doing some research, and of course, God put it right in front of me. I ended up in Jesus Always, which is Sarah Young's other devotional. You've heard Jesus Calling. I quote that quite a bit. But this comes from yesterday's entry. And she writes this: when tests and challenges come at you from all sides, consider it a joyful opportunity. Don't waste energy regretting the way things are or wishing you could go back to yesterday. Remember that I am sovereign, powerful, and loving. Moreover, I am with you to help. Instead of being overwhelmed by all the difficulties, grasp my hand with confident trust. Though you are insufficient to handle your troubles by yourself, you and I together can handle anything. If you view your circumstances from this big picture perspective, you can be joyful even in the midst of your struggles. You have not only my presence with you, but my spirit within you. He is always ready to help. Seek his assistance as often as you need. One of the hardest parts of dealing with multiple trials is waiting for their resolution. Since patience is part of the Spirit's fruit, he can help you endure the waiting. Don't try to get out of hard times prematurely. Instead, persevere patiently, knowing that perseverance must finish its work, making you mature and complete. This ties to James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4 that says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." The word here for steadfastness is a Greek word that means endurance, patience, enduring, patience in continuance, constancy, but it also means cheerful or hopeful. And so why would we be cheerful or hopeful in the midst of trials, tribulations, and challenges? Well, the reality is that God is sovereign and powerful, and he sees it all. He is working all things for good, and he has a plan. We get impatient. We can't see the outcome. We get fearful. We allow those fears to create doubt within us. And God is saying we need to trust in him. And so we can be cheerful when we know that better days are ahead, that God is working it all out for good. And with that hope and expectancy of good, which is exactly what hope means, we can remain cheerful and joyful even in the midst of some of our darkest hours or more difficult times. So, friends, hold fast to that truth. And when things feel overwhelming or the trials are piling on or you're having difficulty just persevering, remember that God is with you. His Spirit indwells you. And hang on and trust God, just like my shirt says, because better days are ahead. I will talk to you soon, but this is also leading into our Fruits of the Spirit study that we're going to start in September. So if you'd like to know more about the Fruit of the Spirit study, just look in the About section in this entry, and all the information will be there for you if you'd like to join us, because one of the fruits of the Spirit is patience, and so we'll be covering that as well. God bless you all.